January feels long, and many people joke about it being the Monday of the year. It just never ends. It's not just perception, there are reasons why January often feels harder than other months. But why does it feel different from other months? Is it psychological? Is it financial? Or is it just a result of cultural narratives? Do people around the world feel this way? Or is it specific in certain cultures? Hi, welcome to Sometimes Curious, Often Confused. I'm Richard Okonwo. Mathematics is my study, but people are my passion. I'm not a pro, just someone who believes nobody has it all figured out. So, let's dive into the questions that make us curious and see where they take us. Now, the idea of January being a never ending Monday seems to be global. And I think everything is global to us as long as it's very, very common around us. People's definition of global, they vary, even though it's supposed to have one meaning, which is something that is widespread across the world. Global seems like a common perspective of Hollywood, when they say aliens are coming to Earth. Aliens are coming to Earth. They only visit one country. We know what country that is. But when I ask about global this time around, I mean real global, like everywhere around the world. Is it the same thing? Because here in Nigeria, January sometimes is seen as the month of hardship. Not even sometimes, most of the time, it's seen as the month of hardship. Like everybody is going back to square one. Like they are trying to start from before the beginning, in fact. But why does it feel that way? Why does January feel so different from other months? I mean, we could look at it from a psychological perspective. Psychologists suggest that post-holiday blues, like as they call it, and cold weathers play a role. Financial planners also point out that overspending in December is part of what makes January tougher. And this is not so difficult to explore because it's something that we commonly experience. January here, we are still in dry season, Harmattan is still active, the weather is very cold, and it's not so different from people in other parts of the world. People that are in parts of the world where it snows, I think it still snows around January. The weather is very cold. It's like we are still in Christmas and New Year season, just with less money this time around. And that brings me to the financial aspect. One of the reasons why January is very difficult to navigate is because of a lot of people's financial situation in January. You have tried to show off, you have tried to, spend money, enjoy yourself, have fun with friends and family, buy gifts for those that buy gifts, and, take yourself on vacation for Christmas. Though I don't think that going on vacation for Christmas is a very good idea because most of these tourist attractions, they are usually crowded. Everyone is trying to have a good time at the same time, which doesn't seem so. It doesn't seem like you are going to get the value for your money. Do you understand? If you are going on vacation, for people that have gone on vacation or in different parts of the world, around this Christmas and New Year period, please, I want to know what it feels like. From where I stand, I feel like if you want to go on vacation, maybe save the money that you were supposed to use for vacation in Christmas and use it to go for vacation in January. It doesn't seem practical, I get it. Because it's like everyone is trying to recover and now you're the only one spending. But it's going to make sense for you because that way you have pleasure when others are not having pleasure. I guess if I put it out there and a lot of people get to hear it and people start picking January, the December of the year, it's going to make things more difficult. That's if people are not doing it already. But this idea of overspending in December is one of the major causes of this feeling of January not seeming to end. And January seems very, very long. Hold on. Did anybody notice how fast December was? Like December was running when nobody was chasing it. I wished people wished me happy December on 1st of December. And before I could blink, we're already on 25th of December. Like it was very, very fast. Maybe because everything is fun. When you're having fun with people, when you're having a lot of fun, it seems as if time is racing, right? It seems like everything is going fast. Time is moving faster. Sometimes it's when you are under a lot of pressure, time seems to be running faster. I know a number of times that I have tried to accomplish a task within a short period of time. And that's exactly what December does to us. December it's in a hurry. It's 25th of December. Before you close your eye and open it again, it's already 31st. Crossover night. As if someone pinched you and just woke you up from a dream. But January is the opposite. January, everybody wants it to end. And because of that, it feels like it's not going to end. Instead of the time speeding up, it seems to slow down. But sometimes I used to wonder if this January feels the same to everybody. Does it feel the same to people that don't celebrate Christmas? Does it feel the same? Because I know that if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's likely that you have your own spending spree holiday. The majority of people in your city, there is likely something that they celebrate, right? So how does it work over there? Which month is your never-ending month based on the holiday that you celebrate? Do you people also have this post-holiday slum on this particular month? I would like to hear from you. Leave your answer as a comment on our Instagram post. We cannot talk about January feeling overwhelming or a little bit overwhelming for some people. We cannot talk about January being never ending without talking about New Year resolutions again. Part of the reason why January feels overwhelming for us is because now you are left with less money, less strength, like you are more exhausted now. Whatever your goal is for the year, while you are making those resolutions on January 1st, it might be 7 days later, but now it feels like you made those resolutions a year ago because your pocket is more empty. You seem to have, because now you might have run out of money, you might have run out of strength. For people that don't fancy social situations, because December sometimes makes us to reunite and connect with people that we might not really want to connect. We don't usually connect with in other times of the year. And now here we are after having met all these people. Here's another question I have for you. Do you think we make January harder on ourselves by buying into the narrative of it being difficult? Because just like the example I gave earlier, sometimes when we expect time to move faster, we get disappointed. It ends up moving slower than we would want it to move. Also, what would January feel like if we reframed it as a month of reflection and rest instead of pressure and stress? And how can we create our own rhythm for January that feels less like a Monday and more like a soft start? Send me your feedback scocpod@outlook.com. SCOC as in sometimes curious, often confused. Again, scocpod@outlook.com, or leave a comment on our Instagram. The address and the link are in the description down below. And until next week, stay curious.